Hello YouTubers, this is Engineer Pat 5290. I'm live here at my desk. I do have a couple little goodies I just got this evening. This is my third video of the day. Please check out my CSX Local video that I produced today. That is up on YouTube for your enjoyment as well. First I want to kick it off with this couple NS pieces that I have. This here is a brand new Norfolk Southern ornament that says Norfolk Southern Mechanical Department, I am coming home, 2015. A friend of mine gave me these two pieces of merchandise. This is actually a pretty sweet ornament. This is actually my first Norfolk Southern ornament that will be on my tree this year. So I'll be glad to hang this up. So this is the ornament. It's pretty nice, but be careful with this. It's brittle. And it also comes in this very, very nice pouch. A very nice felt pouch. So that is the ornament. Now for the biggest piece, the NS 2016 calendar. It's got a very, very nice cover photo. I actually love the head-on shot with the angle of seeing the train beyond where you actually... This is probably an old line here. That looks like where the old track used to be. Right on the front page is about the first responders unit, the 911 locomotive. And as you can see, it gives you a paragraph about the engine. And it also gives you the specs of the engine, which is pretty sweet too on the first front page of the calendar. Some of the pictures are really, really good. Like here's the Central of Georgia unit, the 8101. I have not seen that one. 2512. It's an SD70 that was built for NS. That one was built for NS. See here you have a SD40E with the Lackawanna Heritage unit, the 1074. Glad you're seeing some of these too. There was rebuilt Conrail SD50s. These were derated from 3,600 horses to 3,000 horses for the emissions. Stuck with the same EMD cab. Rebuilt the electronics inside the cab and gave it a nice new coat of paint. That's all they did to those. The next picture, it's got some, it looks like military loads behind an SD70M-2. Also the 1073, the Penn Central unit with an Operation Lifesaver NS unit. And all NS Operation Lifesaver engines have been added to heritageunits.com. Now that was a good move by the website. So that is up there, and also the NS Green Machine, the 999. I requested that one to be added, so be on the lookout for that one. The next one is an SD70 ACE with a pretty sweet-looking background. It says Redbud trees. What this tree is a ground cover of Periwinkle's frame, a NS train in South Roanoke Yard. That's pretty sweet. And the next is another 60E, the 6321. It's another one of those in there. Here's a good shot of a Dash 9 ES44DC and a SD70M-2. That was in Reidsville, North Carolina, is where the picture was taken. It also gives you the little description, who took it, where they work. And it gives you a little bit of a background of what it is. Next up is an SD70 ACE beside a building that was built in the 1890s. Glad to see some of these buildings are still around. Ex-Conrail Dash 9. I mean, not Dash 9, it's Dash 8W. My apologies. It's got some exports heading to Africa along the S-curve. And now this is a good shot here of 3 Dash 9s in Ohio. That's actually a really good shot. I love the contrast of this picture. That's actually a good fall picture for next year. Oh yes, November's picture is the 6920. That's the honoring our veterans unit behind the dash, in front of a Dash 9, which is a good one. And Dave Ory, longtime NS employee who takes really good pictures. And one of the last ones is the Southern Heritage engine, the 8099. I have not seen that one yet, but I was mighty close of getting it one time and happened to miss it. But there's the Southern, and the last picture in the back is the beautiful N&W's J611. I love this engine, one of my favorite steam engines, and this engine, in fact, was built at East End shops back in, I think, the 50s, I believe. But I'm glad Norfolk Southern has spent a lot of money in getting this engine up and running on active revenue. This was a good move. Go NS. Absolutely love it. And the front cover photo was taken by Jermaine Ashby. Jermaine was actually a former Marine and has been in the NS calendar contest for a while, taking some good pictures. But that's pretty much the NS merchandise that I have. I'll show you these two real quick. These are just some frames that I custom made out of old ripped up yardsticks. I just cut it to a 5x7 and an 8x10. Just cut it with a miter saw and actually hot glued the pieces together, because hot glue is fast, it's easy. Once it sets and it gets hard, it's permanent. No nails required. Pretty much I might end up sanding the corners down, but this is just some thin wood that I just had upstairs in the attic. Figured I'd just bring it down and make some frames with it. So there is the 8x10. And there's the 5x7. And you can make this out of pretty much any type of thin wood, as long as you don't use nails, because it will split it. But anyway, that's pretty much the little goodies I have from NS and the little frames. I just had it up here so I can show them to you. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This is Engineer Pat saying thank you all for tuning in to my videos. And please feel free to like and look at my photos on Instagram and Facebook. Both accounts are at Engineer Pat 5290. So thank you all very much for watching. This is Engineer Pat, and I will see you next time.